Okay folks, it's a bright sunny day out there today. A little bit on the warmish to the hottish side, but it's not a sweltering day, which is really odd. Last summer was really sweltering, and now this summer has been quite temperate overall despite climate change. Interesting. Anyway, we've got something interesting we're going to demo with, something that is going to be celebrated soon, not far off. Don't know how we're going to make it look. It's something that definitely makes me think of my loved one, but it's not as important as the relationship that's itself. It's just a bit of froth and bubble, just a little bit of the icing on the cake, if there is a cake. Let's see how we go with this piece and what it is. It is Valentine wishes. Okay, Valentine wishes, and we open it up. So this is the inside of the card. It says, love, hugs and kisses. To me, Valentine's Day can be a little bit too extreme, like people buying stuff that gets thrown away, like toys and stuff like that, and people who don't want the card or want the plush toy end up with some junk. And it just gets a bit much. People are just trying to prove that they love someone, and they think that this stuff is going to help fix a broken relationship. That is really repulsive, because I know I've been in some bad relationships, and being given gifts isn't any way of making it better. And then of course they expect you to buy it as well, so it's really not healthy. I bought this for the demo. That's the only reason why I bought it, which is typical of me. Now that looks interesting. Wondering if we're gonna, where the centre of the job is going to be, because we've got that edge up there, the edge of the card. It'd look better if I overlapped it. But I'm really missing my partner Luigi, and I don't feel like I need to prove my love for him. I don't feel like I need to show with the power of the card to... I'm just wondering what I'm going to do with this. Make it a movement or a still piece. I've just taken it off the glass, which was a dumb thing to do. Sorry, folks. I don't know. I just can't decide what to do with this. I might make it into a movement piece, but basically I just don't have any need for all this fancy stuff that people typically buy for their partner. I just need the love that Luigi has. I just need the love that Luigi has, and we'll always be doing each other good things, good turns for each other anyway. Anyway, that looks interesting. The teddy bear looks like it's in free fall. But basically, trying to get this to look good. I like the colouring, but I don't like the shape of it. But basically, I'm really over all this prove to your loved one that you love them. But it's all commercial. It's all about making money. And they hypnotise people into thinking that they have to buy stuff in order to prove their love for their partner. But to me, that oozes insecurity. And then of course the companies that make the cards and the toys and the cakes and the florists, they all benefit from this piece of celebration that we call Valentine's Day. And everything becomes commercialised anyway this day and age. You can't win. You can't get away from it. And people are so gullible when they feel they have to celebrate every fucking celebration or holiday. I don't feel I can do that. I'm too busy trying to get my stuff here to go to air so I can get in touch with my real life Valentine. And I have to find him, and I can't find him just by sitting around doing nothing. I've got to fucking do something. So I'm working on this TV campaign that you see before your eyes. The things that I'm doing, it's the last one. This is not looking too good. But basically, I'm just not interested in dealing with... I made mistakes when I was young, and I now have to live with the past. And I'm trying to get my life back by finding my long-lost partner, Luigi. So I'm trying to get this on the primetime news on free-to-air TV. And I just can't just relax because I can't relax. There is no relaxation for me. There is none. I can't relax while my life is going by me. I really need to find Luigi, folks, and I'm really losing my patience day by day. I'm sick of seeing COVID-19. I'm sick of seeing house fires and car fires. I'm sick of seeing drive-by shootings, and drownings is another fairly common piece. I'm so over it. While I'm trying to make a difference here on television, and yet I just can't seem to get my stuff to go to air. And it's really a struggle trying to make something of this. And I'm really trying hard. It's not like I'm not. But I just get all this shit on TV that just doesn't have any place, that doesn't have any use. I mean, who wants to know if someone's house caught fire? If it's not your relative. How many people know the people whose houses caught fire? Out of all the millions and millions of people we have here in Sydney, for example, who really gives a shit about fucking fires? Honestly, I have no respect. I have no fucking interest in that shit. Now I'm going to just go and take the card off. It's not working. I'm not getting anything good. I'm just going to put it up there. We're just going to use this. But I'm really over this fucking stupid news. Doesn't have any place. It doesn't have any use. This is a love story I'm trying to make into a reality. And this is like a form of reality TV. I'm nothing special. I never came from a celebrity background or studied at NIDA or anything. I never did any of that. Now that looks interesting. I think we could use that. But I'm really over the way the world has just become so boring. You know, I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of the way the world has just become so money grubbed. You know, money fuckers control everything. So they think that for primetime news, that a fire or something stupid like that is going to be something worth watching, something worth focusing on. All this negativity, all this death, disease, disaster, and all the rest of it that we really don't need or want. Ordinary, boring, fucked up news. And it is, it's boring, it's sickly. I'm sick of it, folks. I don't actually feel physically sick, fortunately, but I get angry. I feel angry, and I get really, really, really angry at the way the world has become so money fucked. And I'm trying my best to make something of this. It's really difficult competing with these more normal ideas of what news is. I'm going to just cut that off at the top. But basically I'm really over this typical boring news that we get, that we have to consume. I know we do get some good news, that they sometimes let something through, but even that's not good enough. You know, I'm trying to put a love story together. I'm trying to do something with this photocopier. It's really not easy getting past all this newsiness that we have that is typical of the news of today. It's really difficult trying to get your stuff through. And I'm trying my best to present this stuff to the world. And that looks interesting. That nose, that's actually a nose off the bear. I don't like it, but I thought it was something kind of quirky anyway. Maybe we'll try and enlarge it off. Maybe out that way. But basically I'm really over the way the world has become so gripped with money mania, and everything's about money, and the news channels are no exception. Everything's about making a dollar. I know money is important, folks, don't get me wrong. I'm not hating upon money per se. I'm just hating upon the attitude that the mankind has typically towards money. I'm sick of the way people are so overdoing it with money. I really am. I'm so over it. I should have made it go this way. Actually, I do like those rainbows. But I'm really over the way the world has become so money fucked. Wondering which one we're going to flow with. That one? I really am. I'm over it. I'm so over the way the world has become, and it's really difficult trying to flow with it. It's really difficult to flow with the way things are. I don't know why I wanted that nose. But basically I'm so over it, and it just gets to me that I can't get my word across because everyone is loving the dirty dollar. Wondering how we're going to make this look. Maybe that'll be the centre of the job, but I don't like that bit of blue there. Maybe we could move it across. But basically I'm really over the way the world has become, and it's really difficult dealing with what we have. Now I'm getting the feeling this is probably going to be a shit demo. I could be wrong. I hate it when I do a demo that I spend time on and it's shit. But I'm running low on toner. My black toner is probably going to run out any moment, or should I say go low and then run out. Wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. But basically I'm really over the way the world has become, and I just can't seem to get through. You know, I'm trying to, while I'm going on television, I'm trying to set a good example, you know, how to make the world a better place. how to show love, how important love is in a relationship. Because it's really destroying me, folks, to be alone, to being away from this person. I know I'm just one person and it sounds like, yeah, right, who cares? She's just selfish. I know what it's like to be declared selfish. People have always called me selfish when I was young, because I was once upon a time selfish, but I've changed. But my close relatives, like my dad and my brother, they don't see a change. So they have to see also when I go to air that I'm different, and that I'm trying to make a difference, that I'm no longer negative Nelly like my dad, I think, has once called me. So I'm trying to get my family back together, and my mum is long suffering as well, but she's forgiven me, she loves me, and that's important, that's really nice. But I need my dad and my brother, my remaining family, to forgive me. Anyway, that's come up looking nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.